Zambia is placed 17th, isn't it? And Zimbabwe is placed 13.
Yeah.
So if Zambia beats Zimbabwe today, it means that most likely the standing for Zimbabwe is going to come down. So Zimbabwe really has to work hard so that they're not beaten by the team that is ranked below them. And Zambia also have to work hard that they have to beat a team that is ranked above them. So it's really there are a lot of things that these two teams are fighting for.
We hope all our viewers around the world are looking forward to this match as much as we are. Let's hope the girls do well and have a good match.
So there you are, you can see the spectators getting geared and so excited. They've started even the dancing before the game has started.
Yeah, so these girls this morning had a competition. So these are local teams from around the area, and they had a tournament this morning here at OYDC in Lusaka, and now they are watching the Zambia match, their first time at African World Qualifiers. How very exciting.
As we prepare ourselves for the handshake ceremony, I'll begin with the guest team.
We've got a few wavers on the screen here.
The guest team is Zambia. Zambia, we have Banda Diana.
So the lineup for Zambia is being introduced. Diana Banda, Walia Elizabeth, Walia Petronella, Jere Rusi, Captain Juliet, Katete Besia, Mwanza Orient, Nakazwe Beauty, Pamba Ethel, Zuru Road, and that completes the team for the players. The coach Zulu Charles, Namkonda Febi as the primary health care, assistant coach Juninga Davis, assistant coach Daniel Lewis C, and team manager Nanyangwe Lydia. So that's complete the site for the Zambians, the players and the officials, the players and the team managers.
Good luck to the ladies.
The Zimbabwe team now being introduced: Bwanari Shalom, Jani Paulen, Kandandala Christine, Kilume Rudo, Kangwe Felistas, Kawalamba Clarice, Madzenanga Nzaizei, Mauladi Patricia, Mukwadi Messi, Njovu Usula, Siachitema Pepecho, Tewela Alice, and the captain Siachitema Pepecho, coach Makunde Lloyd, primary health care, Ngawarati Valentine, team manager Dondo Ledwin, and assistant coach Matsusaiki Matsuki Rafizado.
Let's hope the girls do well today.
On the umpires we have Janet Edwin, James Matthews, and the reserve.
And for the umpires we have Janet from the Republic of South Africa.
And
That's
now,
umpire 1. We have Dr. Janet as umpire 1 and Leonard as the reserve umpire from South Africa.
thank you very much. Thank you very much. Can we have the first 7 players from each team to be on the court? In readiness.
How are you feeling about today's match?
Wow, so excited. I don't really know what is going to happen now. Wow, let's wait and see. These
Very
two teams,
intense.
whenever they are playing each other, it's more than neighborhood, more than being neighbors. The game is so tightly close that you can't tell who's going to win the game.
It's going to be a good game. It's going to be a good game. Got a very excited crowd by the looks of things. Here we go.
So you can see the crowd urging the players, let's go Zambia, let's go. Let's go Zambia, let's go. Everybody excited.
And we've started. We go in the goal third. It's going to make it to the D. Yes, it's in the D, and you can hear the crowd cheering as the ball goes in, and we've got our first goal. Brilliant work here by the Zambia team. And off we go again. Zambia still in possession, making their way down the court into the goal third. Brilliant passing here going on. Second shot, and it's in.
Good work really by Beauty Nakazwe. A very good player. They've always been playing together for a very long time. Beauty Nakazwe playing for Green Buffaloes and Lucy Jede playing for Green Eagles. Very, very competent and good player. They've been playing together for a long time.
Yes, they're a very good pair. They work really well together. Oh, we've got someone down. She's all right, she's back up.
Now there was a contact and the penalty has been given to Zambia. There was a push there, which is a contact. And the goal has been scored.
We go Zimbabwe centre. First time the ball's been in their half of the court. Making their way down to their goal third into the D. Oh, but it's been intercepted by Zambia. Brilliant play there. Oh, once again intercepted. It's back with Zimbabwe. This is going to be a very tight match, I can already feel it.
Really, because when you see these two neighboring countries, they're almost playing a similar type of netball. So fast, opening up plenty of spaces on both ends, so they're playing a similar type of netball.
Do you think that'll work to their advantage?
With Zambia, with the spectators back on their side, back giving them a lot of support, I think that gives a psychological edge on the Zambians. They're slightly ahead.
So Zimbabwe have just scored their first goal.
So that was obstruction, so the penalty has been given to the Zimbabweans.
Zimbabwe with possession here of the ball, working their way down to their goal third. Oh, and we've got a couple of players down. They're back up, they're back up. The ball is into the D. And that's another goal for Zimbabwe there. Zimbabwe with the ball. Oh, but intercepted by Zambia. The atmosphere in the arena is amazing.
So electrifying.
And there's another
That's
goal.
it. That's beauty. You can see 3 successful shots. And when she's down there in the goal circle, she rarely misses, and she uses the skill of a one-hand shot.
Very good player she is. Here we go, is this her again? Getting it into the D. And you can just hear the crowd going wild. They are so excited here for their national team.
And that's a goal attack again, Beauty Nakazwe playing for Green Buffaloes.
Look at them all. Zimbabwe with the ball now. Into their goal third. And another one is scored. Zambia sent a pass. Oh, intercepted by Zimbabwe. Oh no. Zimbabwe with the ball now. Very fast moving game here. Davis, how are you finding Zambia's defence?
Zambian defense, a little couple of times they've been caught off guard, especially when the attack is coming from the left flank. The Zimbabweans have been able to penetrate through that weaker point, and I hope Zambia works on that. Otherwise, it's going to work on their advantage. As you can see, another goal is being scored.
Let's hope the coaches have picked up on this.
That was a goal shooter, Pauline. Zimbabwe scoring.
Here we go, Zambia with the ball. Into the D. And that's another one scored for Zambia. Brilliant work here by the team. So that was Beauty there scoring. Zimbabwe now. Zambia with the rebound.
And in the process, Zambia scored the penalty because they pushed the goal shooter. So that was a penalty to Zimbabwe, which was converted into a goal.
Here we go, Zambia with the ball.
So in the process, Zimbabwe was trying to intercept, and Zambia was trying to intercept, and they've caused the penalty because they pushed.
These are two very strong teams, aren't they, Davis?
Really almost equal in strength.
Zimbabwe with the ball now. Shot on target, but they didn't get the rebound. And it's in. Back to the centre pass. Zimbabwe possession. But intercepted by Zambia.
Lovely intercept by Besia Katete from Green Buffaloes. So that was a contact and a penalty given to Zambia, just inside the goal circle. So that's a penalty pass taken by Lucy Jere and to Beauty. And she converts.
What a shooter. She's not looking flustered at all. These girls are here, both teams are here to win it, aren't they?
Absolutely. And both teams have taken this game so seriously.
I mean, both have a fighting chance in this competition and both want to get to the World Cup next year, so...
And if you can remember, in the last World Cup that was held in Sydney, Australia, Zambia qualified at the expense of Zimbabwe. So I don't know whether is it return or revenge. I don't know if Zimbabwe this time...
Potential revenge. I guess we'll see. At the minute, it's very close. 7 to Zimbabwe, 8 to Zambia. It is still anyone's game in this first quarter.
So that's a contact by Zambia. Penalty to Zimbabwe. Another penalty there. Contact by the centre Zambia. Penalty to Zimbabwe.
And they've scored. Bringing the score evens to 8. Both teams are on the attack most of the game. Currently Zambia attacking with Zimbabwe in defence. Are they going to get the rebound? They've got the rebound. And it's in.
Lucy Jere scores for Zambia.
Could this match be any tighter? It's one goal to either team at the minute. Let's see if they keep it up. Oh, ball is in Zambia's possession. That Beauty scored again. A phenomenal player here. And you can see how excited the crowd is. And we're back in the goal third, into the D. Oh, intercepted by Zimbabwe there. Very excited crowd.
So excited indeed. In a hot afternoon.
With all the cheering, my ears are going to be hurting after this match. And that's another goal for Zimbabwe.
And Pauline for Zimbabwe, she's doing a lot of damage on the Zambian defense. She's scoring a lot of goals. The goal shooter for Zimbabwe.
Here we go, Zambia with the ball now. Making their way up the court. Brilliant pass there. Zambia just trying to find spaces. Zimbabwe are defending well. And that is another goal here for Zambia. Intercepted. Zimbabwe with the ball here. In their goal third. Into the D. And they've scored. Zambia once again. Unlucky there for our shooters.
The umpire says the ball was out of court, so that's a backline throw into the Zimbabweans. The defenders will take it for Zimbabwe.
Zimbabwe using lots of long passes here. Good snatch there. And it's into their goal. They've scored again.
Again, that's Pauline, the goal shooter for Zimbabwe, doing a lot of harm. There's a contact in the goal circle. Contact against Zambia, penalty to Zimbabwe.
And they've scored again, bringing the scores even. It's 12-all. Zambia centre pass into the goal third. Will they be able to get another goal in before this quarter is up? They're ready. Yes, they will, and they've scored. 13-12 to Zambia. Zimbabwe with the ball now.
And what I'm seeing right now is that the Zambian defense is making a lot of pushes, a lot of contacts, and the Zimbabweans are winning a lot of penalty passes. Perhaps this is the time that the team must realize that the more penalties you commit, the more you are punished, because the Zimbabwean attackers are not missing the penalties that they're getting.
Yes, they're good at creating chances for Zambia to force an error here, aren't they? Zimbabwe with the ball. Zambia centre. And that's the end of the first quarter.
That's the end of the first quarter. But then you got to realize that the whistle was blown. The offense was committed before the whistle to end the game was blown. So that penalty has to be taken because the offense was committed before the whistle was blown to end the game. So that's the result. So Zambia scores.
Yes, and that means at the end of the first quarter, it's 15 to Zambia, 14 to Zimbabwe. It's a very tight game. How are you feeling after this first quarter, Davis?
Really, I'm sitting on the edge of my seat.
It's a very nerve-wracking game, isn't it?
A really nail-biting encounter. And I really don't know what is going to happen in the next quarter, because what we've seen that in the first quarter, Zambia is just leading by a couple of goals. So we hope that continues in the next quarter and Zimbabwe slows down. If that doesn't happen, well.
This is anybody's game at the minute, anybody's game. Let's hope Zambia can stay on top.
So what do you think right now is going on in the minds of the coaches, especially for the Zimbabweans that they are trailing by?
Oh, that's a tough question. I think they'll be focusing on how to improve getting the ball down to their goal third and just getting those in, because as soon as their shooters have that ball, it is in every single time. So just working on getting it down to that end. How about you, Davis?
A separation of just these two teams is only separated by a goal, 14-15. So you make a mistake, you are gone. So what I think right now is that for the Zambian defense, Pauline and Messi are making a lot of drilling the defense in all the angles. So they must look out, they must cut out the passes to these two players. And on duty, what do you think the Zimbabwean defenders must do to stop duty?
Oh, they've got a tough job there defending Beauty. She's an absolutely phenomenal player. We're now going to go over to the highlights from this first quarter.
It's a fantastic season this year at Topstar. We'll bring you this DTH full kit decoder to enjoy great Topstar bouquets. The Topstar Super with 89 awesome channels. The Topstar Smart with 63 great channels. The Topstar Nova with 31 exciting channels. The Topstar India with 9 dramatic channels. Buy this Topstar DTH full kit decoder for only 299 kwacha and get a 1-month free full bouquet subscription. Enjoy all your favorite programs from over 120 great local and international channels live and in HD. Topstar. Enjoy digital life.
One Zambia, one nation.
Wait and see. These
Very
two teams,
intense.
whenever they are playing each other, it's more than neighborhood sighted.
And we've started. Yes, it's in the D, and you can hear the crowd cheering as the ball goes in, and we've got our first goal. Oh, once again, intercepted.
scoring.
Here we go, Zambia with the ball. Into the D. And that's another one scored for Zambia. And it's in.
Naughty pass taken by Lucy, Jere, and to Beauty. And she converts.
Here we go, and we're here for the second quarter of this game. Zambia versus Zimbabwe. Centre pass, Zambia. Still in the centre third. And it's down into the goal third. Taking our time to get into the D now. But we're in. Rebound. But was that a contact? No. Zimbabwe's ball. Zimbabwe in possession now. So Davis, what do you think of this attacking play here?
This attacking play, the Zimbabweans are trying to reduce their pace, they're trying to reduce their speed, perhaps to see how the Zambians can open up in their defense. And as you can see, the Zimbabwean goal attack and the GS, they're much taller than the Zambian defenders, so they're trying to see which way they are going to go. They have tried to reduce the speed and see how accurate they can be at goal.
Do you think the first quarter was a bit too fast for them?
The first quarter was a bit fast. Now this one they've started it slowly, perhaps trying to look at size up at each other. Perhaps they're trying to reserve energy, and perhaps you'll see the boost and the burst in the last quarter.
Zimbabwe with the ball now. At the edge of their D. It's a penalty shot. And it's in. Zimbabwe score. They've just taken the lead now. Do you think Zambia will bring this back, Davis?
They just have to. Looking at the way they are playing, the passes they are making, they know the defenders are tall. The Zimbabweans are tall. So sometimes they bring the ball down, pass it on the side, and work it out, work around the goal circle, try to open up the defenders and see how they can get in. They are so determined, and you'll see. Towards the end of this quarter, we expect them to spring it back into action.
There we go, they've scored another one, making a 1-goal difference here. Do you think it's risky that they're playing a slower game, more passes?
The more passes they make, the shorter passes they make, the more possession they have, because if they use longer passes, the Zimbabweans are so good at intercepting the passes. So perhaps they want to keep possession of the ball, and perhaps they want to maintain their lead, which at this time I think is almost gone.
So yeah, here currently Zimbabwe on 17, Zambia on 16, and that is 18 for Zimbabwe. They've got a 2-goal lead on Zambia. That's the first we've seen in this match for Zimbabwe. First time they're leading by 2 goals. Let's see if Zambia can bring it back. They've got the ball in their possession, into their D. They shoot, they score. Brilliant work here by the Zambian team. Zimbabwe's possession now. Making their way into their goal D. And Zambia have got the rebound. Passing that ball down the court. Oh, unlucky there. That throw was just overshot. Beauty couldn't quite get her hands to it. Zimbabwe with the ball now. They take their time to pass, don't they?
Yeah, they do. And if you look at Zambia now, they've made a technical change. They've brought out Lucy and they brought in Helen Banda. Perhaps the accuracy on shooting wasn't there. They were too much dependent on Beauty. So Lucy has gone out and Banda has come in. So it simply means that they want to increase their accuracy on shooting.
And do you think it's going to work?
Somehow. We just have to wait and see.
Let's hope so. I don't think we've seen two teams as close in competition as these two so far.
Yeah, not at this tournament. I think this is the closest the teams have been. And we are now beginning to see Helen Banda coming in.
What a brilliant player she is. Closing in on that Zimbabwe lead. The crowd here looking a little bit tense. Zambia with the ball though. Will they get it down to their goal?
Looking at the passes they are making, they are avoiding going straight into the goal cycle. They are moving from the left to the right, attacking, and then using the center, perhaps to split the Zimbabwean defenders. That's gonna work, I think.
Brilliant goal there. The Zimbabwe defence is very strong. Forcing Zambia's players to move around, find the spaces on court here. Zambia with the ball now, into the D. And she's done it once again, she's scored.
And the introduction of Banda, as you can see, she has got the elevation, especially near the goalpost, which the other player didn't have. Perhaps that's a plus on the Zambian team. The introduction of this player, I've seen Beauty is resting a bit. She has been doing a lot of running. She has been taught perhaps in this quarter do a lot of rest so that you come and finish in the last third and last quarter. So we are seeing much of Helen Banda doing the damage on the Zimbabwean defense. She's scoring a lot of goals. Lucy's doing a bit of resting. Perhaps the instructions is that in the next quarter or the other quarter, you bust up.
Do you think that is what the coaches have said to them?
Well, every good coach would say that, looking at the way they are playing.
Zambia here with the ball now. Make it down to the goal. Into the D. Just lost possession there. Penalty though. Zambia take a shot. No, it's been passed. But Helen scores it. Zambian coaches looking pretty happy. Zimbabwe with the ball now into their D. That did not take them long at all. And they've scored. How is Zambia going to bring this back?
Well, they just have to get their confidence back, work on a few little holes that are there in the defense. The defense does not seem to hold so much, it's not so solid. So just have to see how they can work out around Pauline and Messi, because they're doing a lot of damage in the defense. They just have to look at how do they cut. The midfield has to come in, the wing defender, the center have to come in so that they don't get the balls in the positions that they need them to, the Zimbabweans.
And that's another goal scored here for Zimbabwe. Here we go, Zimbabwe with the ball again. Into their goal third. Will it be intercepted by Zambia? Their goal shooter. Again, we see a 2-0 lead here from Zimbabwe. But Zambia goal third, into the D and back to Helen.
In the sense that most of the questions that Zimbabweans are asking, especially in the mid-court and part of the defense, most of the Zambians have found that they don't have answers to those questions. But let's wait and see. Perhaps in the next 10 minutes or so, they will be able to have answers to those questions, especially on the intercepts. Why are the Zimbabweans intercepting so much? Those could be the questions that the players are asking themselves right now.
Let's hope they can figure this one out. So Zimbabwe now with possession of the ball. And they've scored again. 3-0 lead here. Zimbabwe sent a pass. Can Zambia intercept? Zambia need another goal here.
For sure, because time is running out now. They really need another goal to get back their confidence.
Let's hope that they can get this back and win this quarter as well. There's no time for rest in this game, is there?
No, there isn't. You just have to take every moment that comes. You don't have to waste time. If the ball gets out of court, you have to quickly go and pick it because time is so precious. Every moment counts. Every second needs to be used.
Zambia with the ball here. Zimbabwe with possession now. Oh, what a brilliant pass that was. Well intercepted there by Zambia, but we could not keep hold of it. Zimbabwe sideline. Let's hope that Zambia can get this ball back. Zimbabwe have now got a 5-goal lead on Zambia.
As usual, Pauline and Messi doing a lot of damage. I think they are using their height advantage over the shorters Zambian defenders. They're pushing the balls up where the Zambians may not reach. If they try to jump, then contact and the penalty is given to the Zimbabweans.
There's 2.5 minutes left of this second quarter. Zimbabwe leading 26-21. Have a penalty shot here now, and Zimbabwe score again. How is Zambia going to bring this one back, Davis?
Well, if they have to stay in contention, they just have to believe in themselves. They'll just have to see how they can seal the holes that the Zimbabweans have found in the Zambian defense. They have to be quick on the ball. They don't have too much time to waste. They're a little bit sluggish. They're a little bit slow in building up. So if only they can increase on their speed, they know they have to use the time that they have. They have to look at the defense. Most of the holes that the Zimbabweans have punched there, they have to find a solution. They just have to seal them.
That's some good advice there. Let's hope the coaches have the same thoughts. Zambia had a strong first quarter. Zimbabwe now with a second strong quarter. Let's see if Zambia can bring it back in the last minute or so. In netball though, a 6-goal lead is not very big.
No, it isn't. Bearing in mind that in a minute you can score about 6 goals or so. The team is very good.
Let's hope we see Zambia do that. Do you think this 6-goal lead will be affecting their play today here?
If they let it stay at the back of their mind, it's going to affect them, and negatively the team will be affected. But if they think that they can still fight back equalize, seal up the holes that have been punched by the Zimbabweans, everything is possible.
Let's hope they can do that then. Zimbabwe now with the ball once again. Brilliant passes along court. Looks like we have a penalty here in the Zimbabwe goal third. And yes, they've scored again. Where is Zambia in this second quarter? Zambia with the ball now, but that is the end of this second quarter. How do you think this first half has gone, Davis?
Yeah, the first half, Zambia was leading by a goal, but we unfortunately have seen that in the second quarter, Zambia is down again, Zimbabwe is up. Zimbabwe was able to exploit, the coach and the team were able to read where they didn't do well, especially they saw that the Zambian defense had a lot of holes. They were able to use that to utilize them, and in the second quarter, we were able to see Pauline getting most of the balls, and she was close to the goal post. So perhaps they used that as advantage on their side. So that is what Zambia must now really do, because they've seen to say the Zimbabweans have taken advantage of the weaker Zambian defense. So the Zambians must work on their defense and not only try to defend, perhaps try to attack more and be a little bit positive towards the ball.
Is that how they're going to win this back in the second half?
If they did it, if I were the coach, this is what I would say.
Let's hope that they get this information and they can pull it back in the second half of this game.
Wake up and play fast and always be on the attack minded, and know they have everything to lose, then they can upset the score.
Do you think they'll be changing the lineup for this second half?
Looking at the players that Zambian has, I think that we are most going to see a few changes, especially in the center court, perhaps in the bit of a defense. That's my thinking. I don't know what the coach has in his back of his mind and the team.
Okay, so now we're going to go over to the highlights from this second quarter.
One nation.
It's a fantastic season this year at Topstar. We bring you this DTH full kit decoder to enjoy great Topstar bouquets. The Topstar Super with 89 awesome channels. The Topstar Smart with 63 great channels. The Topstar Nova with 31 exciting channels. The Topstar India with 9 dramatic channels. Buy this Topstar DTH full kit decoder for only 299 kwacha and get a 1 month free full bouquet subscription. Enjoy all your favorite programs from over 120 great local and international channels live and in HD. Enjoy digital life.
One Zambia, one nation.
Centre pass, Zambia.
Attacking and then using the center, they have to split the Zimbabwean defenders. That's gonna work, I think.
Zambia, one nation.
It's a fantastic season this year at Topstar. We bring you this DTH full kit decoder to enjoy great Topstar bouquets. The Topstar Super with 89 awesome channels. The Topstar Smart with 63 great channels. The Topstar Nova with 31 exciting channels. The Topstar India with 9 dramatic channels. Buy this Topstar DTH full kit decoder for only 299 kwacha and get a 1 month free full bouquet subscription. Enjoy all your favorite programs from over 120 great local and international channels live and in HD. Topstar. Enjoy digital life.
Welcome back, and here we are for the second half of this game. Zimbabwe versus Zambia, and the scores currently stand at 28 to Zimbabwe, 21 to Zambia. Let's see if Zambia can bring it back. Zambia here with the ball now. They've got it into their goal third. Working its way into the D. It's taking some time as the Zimbabwe are putting pressure on them. They've got the rebound. And it's in. Zimbabwe with the ball now. How do you think they're doing here today in terms of the defence?
In terms of the defense, I think the other aspect that the Zimbabweans are using, they're a little bit physical on the game as compared to the Zambians. They, looking at their height, GS, There's the goal shoot and the goal attack. They're a little bit physical. When they get closer to the ball, they would rather do a little bit of a push, and the Zambians are not used to such type of playing. So that's some of the advantages then.
Do you think that is making them make some forced errors?
To some extent. But the Zimbabweans are a little bit physical, especially when they are on the ball.
Let's hope that Zambia can control this and stop making some errors. So the ball is down with Zimbabwe right now, and it's in. Zimbabwe centre into their goal third. Oh, but intercepted by Zambia. Well played there. Here we go, Zimbabwe with the ball into the D, and they've scored once again. They've got a serious lead now on Zambia.
And as you could see that Pauline was almost obstructed by the goalkeeper, but she didn't mind that. She was a little bit physical. She was pushing and shooting, which gave her an advantage, and the goal was allowed, and it stood.
As long as they're that metre away though with their feet, their hands can be as close. Here we go, Zimbabwe with the ball here. There's a brilliant long pass in the D, and they've scored again. Zambia centre pass. Let's hope that they can score off this one. Helen, they're doing some work. Oh, intercepted by Zimbabwe. This team are not wanting to lose their ranking. Go. Oh, well intercepted there. Zambia with the ball, making its way back up court. Into the goal third we go. Let's hope we can get a goal out of this one. And we're in the D.
And I think the absence of Lucy Jere there, remember she was playing goal attack in the first, goal shooter in the first quarter. Her absence, I think, is a little bit felt. I'm happy she's now back. They brought her back. She's a little bit physical also, and that also disadvantages the Zimbabwean defenders. I'm happy she's back. Let's see what she's come back to do.
Let's hope that she can bring it back for Zambia now. Zimbabwe with the ball. Once again into their goal D, but the umpire's blown her whistle. It's a penalty shot and they've scored it. Here we go, Zambia with the centre pass. Into the goal third. Got a contact here. This ball is going from one end of the court to the other, isn't it?
Yeah.
Let's hope that Zambia can get this back. There's a 9-goal difference currently. Zimbabwe leading 33-24.
And if you can see right now, what the Zimbabweans have started doing is they are using a lot of possession. They don't want to release the ball. They use shorter passes. They want to keep the ball and perhaps keep the score as it is, the margin as it is. But it's like now Zambia are slowly coming in through the introduction of Lucy Jere. Let's see what she's going to do.
How has Zimbabwe got such a big lead now on Zambia since the first half?
Remember in the first half, Zambia made the substitution. Lucy Jere, the GS went out, and then somebody else came in, perhaps that affected the team in a way. Because they were not a little bit physical, the Zimbabweans became a little bit physical, and that's weakened the Zambians. And hence, you saw that gap that was widening. And this is what now Zambia has to do to reduce that gap.
Will they manage it?
They just have to, looking at the way they are playing, but they look a little bit sluggish and slow, but if only they can work on their pace and speed, they have all the chances that they can do it.
Let's hope that they can manage this. They've got the ball now. And it's in. Brilliant work there from Helen. Let's just get a few more goals, Zambia. Put a bit more pressure on Zimbabwe here.
Because if Zambia keeps on pumping in a lot of goals, you see the crowd waking up. And once the crowd wakes up to support the team, you'll see the tempo going up and both teams will become awake. But if the score stays like this, it means that the spectators will be down, that support will not be there, and you are going to see a dull game. But as Zambia tries to come back, you see the spectators coming in. It simply means that everything will go up and both teams will have to wake up. But right now it's like they're a little bit slow.
Yes, we're there, we saw it. Zimbabwe intercepted. But Zambia have got the ball back now into the D. And they've scored. Let's hope that they can keep this up. We go Zimbabwe centre pass. Can Zambia get this ball back? Zimbabwe don't seem to have any problems being able to get the ball down to their shooters.
They don't, because they're looking at the physical nature of the Zambians. The Zambians are naturally short, so they're just using high balls in the right positions. And if you look at the goal shoot and the goal attack, including the wing attack, they're not doing most of the running when they are on the edge of the goal circle. And inside the goal circle, most of the time that these top players, the Zimbabweans, Pauline and Messi, what they are doing is just simply stand and wait for a pass, and they are getting it.
So does Zambia need to change their defensive strategy?
They just have to cut out the supply of the balls into the goal circle. Perhaps that's going to work.
We're looking for more interceptions here from Zambia. Here we go, Zimbabwe with the ball. Can the Zambian players get ball side and intercept this? The ball's been turned over. It's now in Zambia's possession, making its way back up the court. We're in the goal third. Into the D. What a beautiful shot there.
Am I seeing the difference? The scoreline reduces. Are you seeing anything?
With the shooters?
Yeah, the difference in terms of the score, is it reducing? The gap, is it widening?
Yes, so it is now 37-28 still to Zimbabwe. It's not increasing as fast as the previous quarter. Here we go, Zambia with the ball again. Brilliant pass there. And it's in. And you can just hear the crowd starting to get back into it. It's 29-37 with 5.5 minutes to go of this third period.
Yeah, the crowd slowly waking up from slumber, and perhaps that's going to give Zambia a little bit of energy and perhaps the confidence that they can do it. Because the onlookers see most of the game. So once the onlookers keep on cheering, you think I'm there, I'm not dead and done.
Let's hope they're hearing that crowd then. Here we go, Zambia in possession once again. Got some tough marking here by Zimbabwe. The ball's been turned over. Can Zambia intercept these passes? Zimbabwe got the rebound and they've got it back in. This gap does not look like it's closing. Do you think the players are feeling the pressure now?
They are. Especially that when you look at the spectators, when you see them, they are quiet, then that increases the pressure on you.
Well done, Zambia.
And if the scoreline has to reduce, I don't think it's in this quarter, perhaps in the next one.
Do you think they're going to be able to bring this back? It's an 11 goal difference.
They just have to.
They just have to.
They just have to. They just have to work hard. They just have to believe in themselves, that there's nobody else who can do it apart from themselves.
Exactly.
The spectators are just there to cheer them up. Believe in yourselves. Go up there. Enjoy yourselves. When you reduce the gap, you win the game.
Let's hope their energy can remain and that they have a good last 25 minutes. The arena is currently very packed at the minute of Zambian supporters, so hopefully they'll get some encouragement from them as Zambia makes some good moves. That is another goal for Zimbabwe there. Zambia's centre pass. Into the goal third. Making its way to the D. Lovely bounce pass. And she's got it in.
You can see that the bounce pass worked because the Zimbabweans are a little bit taller. So when you get closer to the taller player, bring the ball down, and perhaps that's they've begun to realize that, the Zambians.
Do you think Zambia should be using more bounce passes?
Especially in the goal cycle, especially when you get towards the taller player, bring the ball down, let them bend down a bit. As they're bending down, then it goes. But if they're trying to use high balls, because Zimbabwe is very good in the air, they're playing a lot of aerial balls, and that's advantage the Zambians. So if you play the way Zimbabweans want you to play, then they're going to punish you.
Zambia centre here. Let's hope they can make use of it. Here we go, another shot, and it's in. Brilliant work here from the Zambian team.
Really. And this is what we've seen Zambia in the first quarter doing. If they continue doing this, there's every hope that they can win this game and turn the score around.
Do you think they're playing better than the second quarter?
They're playing much better than they did in the second quarter, in that they're a little bit physical, even themselves, and they've scored more goals. They've gotten a lot of turnovers, better than in the second quarter.
That's good that Zambia is improving their game as they go on each quarter. The coaches are clearly doing something right. There we go, another goal here for Zambia. 10-goal lead for Zimbabwe. Let's hope that Zambia can close it down.
The best you can do in such type of a game, if I was the Zambian coach, I could have said, let's keep the scores in a single-digit margin. Once they get in the double-digit margin, it becomes difficult because time is running down. We don't know what the plans the Zimbabweans have in the next quarter.
Hopefully Zambia will be able to bring something out of the bag and win it back. It's been a tough game for them. I think it'll be the toughest of the tournament, and they knew it before coming into it. Do you think they were prepared for it today?
They were actually prepared. It's just that I think they've made one or two mistakes which they've realized that I think they've polished them up. In every game situation, you make mistakes. And sometimes these mistakes will cost you.
Yes, in netball, one mistake can mean another goal for the opposition. What do you think's happened since the first quarter where we were leading?
Well, in the first quarter, I think the Zambia had the support, they had the confidence in themselves. The Zimbabweans were a little bit scared, and now they're getting back.
Well, at the end of that third quarter, the score stands at 44 to Zimbabwe, 33 to Zambia. Do we think that Zambia are going to be able to bring this back in that final quarter?
Getting the instructions right from the coach, everything is possible, and I'm sure they can do it.
Let's hope those ladies have some more energy in them.
They've got plenty of it, and if you are seeing at the Zambian bench, there are a lot of substitutes that perhaps the coach would think of bringing in fresh blood.
Do you think there's going to be many substitutions this round?
Well, looking at the instructions that the coach might give to the team, they did a little bit better in the third quarter. Perhaps they might want to bring in 1 or 2 new faces that would completely surprise the Zimbabweans and change the game. As you have seen in this quarter, I think the difference is a single-digit margin, isn't it? Which is 9.
Yes,
so they just
definitely
have to work on that.
Let's hope they can get it back down to single digits, and that will give them some energy and some motivation to bring it back. It's very tense here now in Zambia, in Lusaka. See the coaches of Zimbabwe telling their girls what to do.
I hope that doesn't emotionally disturb the players.
Our crowd here is still looking pretty happy. Let's hope that they can keep the morale up. And that Zambia can bring this one back. So now we're going to go to the highlights from this third quarter. We hope you've enjoyed the match so far.
One nation.
It's a fantastic season this year at Topstar. We'll bring you this DTH full kit decoder to enjoy great Topstar bouquets. The Topstar Super with 89 awesome channels. The Topstar Smart with 63 great channels. The Topstar Nova with 31 exciting channels. The Topstar India with 9 dramatic channels. Buy this Topstar DTH full kit decoder for only 299 kwacha and get a 1-month free full bouquet subscription. Enjoy all your favorite programs from over 120 great local and international channels live and in HD. Topstar. Enjoy digital life.
One Zambia, one nation.
See that Pauline was almost obstructed by the goalkeeper. But she didn't mind that. She was a little bit physical. She was pushing and shooting, which gave her an advantage, and the goals allowed. And
She can bring it back for Zambia now. Zimbabwe with the ball. Once again into their goal-D. But the umpire's blown her whistle. It's a penalty shot and they've scored it. Contact here. This ball is going from one end of the court to the other. Manage this. They've got the ball now. And it's in. Sean Zimbabwe here. And we're back for the final quarter of this game. Zambia versus Zimbabwe. Zimbabwe leading here. Zimbabwe with the ball now. In their goal-D. And they've got it in. This goal lead, is it going to affect Zambia? First goal of the quarter?
yeah, I think the gap is now reducing as we are seeing the Zambians are increasing on the pace.
Do you think they've got the energy to bring this one back?
They do definitely. They just have to find the energy to bring. And Zambia has made a few substitutions. There's a new center player that has come in, perhaps to add a little bit of life to the team.
So what substitutions have been made for the Zambian team? Have we had any substitutions for the Zambian team in this quarter?
Yes, I'm seeing a new face in the center player. I'm seeing a new face in the center player that has come in. Roda has come in, and perhaps looking at her pace and agility and her passing skills, we'll be able to see a lot of those up there in the attacking goal third of the Zambian side.
So she's going to bring this one back for Zambia, hopefully.
Definitely, as you can see, goals
There
are
we
now
go.
beginning to come in, and that must be a lifeline, and that's going to make the spectators, the crowd, wake up and give them a lot of support and perhaps dampen the morale on the Zimbabweans.
Have there been any outstanding players for you so far in this game?
Well, if I have to pick, I think I have to pick from both sides. Looking at the players, look at the way the Zimbabwean goal shooter is playing. I think she has done a lot of. She deserves a lot of credit to her team, and even on the Zambian side. On the Zambian side, it's a little bit difficult to pick one, but I think Beauty has done a lot of work, a lot of damage to the Zimbabwean defense.
Here we go, Zimbabwe with the ball now. Will Zambia be able to get back it? Will they make any interceptions? Do you think Zambia need to work on their defence on Zimbabwe?
As they work on the defense, I also think that they've worked on the attacking line, because the best form of defense is to attack. If they attack, the Zimbabweans will be forced to draw back and start defending. And once they start defending, a lot of mistakes will be made on the Zimbabwean defense side. So that gives Zambia a lot of penalties and a lot of free passes.
It looks like Helen's got her head back in the game now. She's got a couple of goals in. Let's hope she can keep it up. Zimbabwe now, and they've scored. Zambia might get their heads back in their game, but this goal difference is not being reduced. Zambia need a lifeline here now, I think. How are you feeling?
Yeah, they seriously need a lifeline. They need somebody to tell them, well, believe in yourselves, let's go all the way, we can win this game.
Zimbabwe with another goal there. Zimbabwe once again. Oh, intercepted very well there by Zambia. Unfortunately, could not keep hold of the ball. Zimbabwe sideline. Going back down the court. Zimbabwe still in possession. Is it going to be intercepted? Come on, Zambia. And that's another goal for Zimbabwe. How is Zambia going to get their heads back in this game?
Well, if they have to get anything out of this game, they just have to attack. They don't have to relax. They don't have to look at the scoreline. They don't have to look at the scoreboard. They just have to look at how many goals are we going to score. But sometimes it makes the Zimbabweans, the way their passes they are making, it makes their passing quite obvious that the Zambians sometimes have no answers.
Yes, at the start of every quarter, you should go in with a clean slate. 0-0, no goals, and just aim to win it. I think that's the best way of attacking.
Precisely.
Zimbabwe now, centre pass into their goal third and back into their D. Zimbabwe's goal shooter is on fire. She has been amazing in this game. Zambia have got their work cut out for them in the last 9 minutes of this game. Zimbabwe leading 54-35. Does Zambia need to change their attacking strategy?
They just have to, they're a little bit slow, they just have to be a little bit fast and accurate. Because most of the times the Zimbabweans are doing a lot of intercepts. So they just have to work on that area, be a little bit fast and see what they can do.
So do you think shorter passes are required?
Shorter passes are required. You need to increase the pace. You need to increase the accuracy in the passing and also accurate at goal scoring.
Let's hope that they can do it. They've got 9 minutes to do it in. There's a 20-goal difference here. Zimbabwe once again scoring. Zambia centre. Is this their chance?
There's every chance in every game if you believe in yourselves.
How is Zambia going to increase their possession?
They just have, if you see most of the interceptions that the Zimbabweans are making, it's because perhaps the pass wasn't so accurate. They just have to increase their passing accuracy. They just have to be accurate in their passes. They just have to make sure that the Zimbabweans do not intercept the passes and have more possession of the ball.
It seems like the Zambia team are a little bit tired and it's slowed down their pace as well as their passes. Is this going to be crucial for them?
It's quite crucial for them if they put it at the back of their mind that they are not going to win this game. But if they believe in themselves, there's still time.
Zimbabwe once again, and they've scored. Is this a too large a goal difference to come back from?
Looking at the time that is remaining, well, Zambia has to work, just have to work extra hard. They just have to work extra hard.
Not all hope is lost just yet.
They just have to go an extra mile.
The game is not over until that final whistle
Until
blows.
the final whistle is blown.
Let's hope Zambia keep that in their heads.
So you need one of those few mistakes like the Zimbabweans that they've made now. Get the ball, work on their mistakes, increase your passing accuracy, be a little bit fast, be a little bit physical, be on target, be positive minded, score another goal. I like that one.
And it's worked brilliantly there for Zambia. Let's get their heads back in the game and get another few goals in. Here we go, we're back down to our goal third. And it's in.
That's what they just need to do. They just have to intercept the next centre pass and convert it and get their next centre pass. So they would have scored 4 goals unanswered.
It's all changing here for Zambia. Let's hope that they can keep it up. They're going to be able to intercept this one. Yes.
That's what they need.
Zambia's ball here.
Because remember, this was the last centre pass was Zimbabwe. And if Zambia converts this one, they'll have a centre pass, they'll have the option to attack and do what dictates the game. So if they score this goal, they'll have 4 goals unanswered, and that gives them a plus. And perhaps that's a lifeline. That's the beginning of better things to come for Zambia.
How has Zimbabwe got this lead? What happened to the defence of Zambia?
I look at what happened to the defense of Zambia. They discovered perhaps the height and a few other things that technically they were not right for Zambia. As you have seen now, the Zambians have made 2 turnovers. They've got the 3rd goal now and they have the centre pass. If they convert this now, that gives them all the hope and courage to go ahead.
Let's hope they've got this courage. They get a few more interceptions, a few more forced errors on Zimbabwe's part, and they can get that ball back down to their goal third. We've still got a few minutes left of this game. It's not quite over.
Until it is over.
Another goal for Zimbabwe there. Zimbabwe leading 58-38 here. Zimbabwe with possession of the ball now. They've been given a free penalty pass into their D. And it's in. What has Zambia defence got to do to stop these goals getting in?
Well, I think they just have to work together with the mid-court players. That's the wing attack, the wing defense, and the center. See if they can cut off the supply of balls to the tall goal shooter and their goal attack. Individually, there's not much that they can do, but if they work as a team to block the feeding of the D, the feeding of the balls in the goal circle, perhaps that's going to work.
Both teams have played a brilliant game here today.
Very much so.
Let's hope they can keep it up for the last few minutes here. Umpire's whistle has been blown. Zimbabwe with the ball here. And they've scored once again. Zambia now with the ball. Into the goal third. Score currently stands at 60 to Zimbabwe, 39 to Zambia, with 3 minutes of this game left. How are Zambia going to score 21 goals in 3 minutes?
They just have to look at how that gap can be reduced, and perhaps something can come out. But
it's not impossible, it's just going to be very difficult.
It's very difficult, but not impossible.
Here we go. And it's in. Zambia started. They're back. Zimbabwe with the ball now. Let's see some interceptions. We seem to be seeing a bit of static defending over here. How do you feel about that, Davis?
Yeah, sometimes I find that the Zambian defenders are a little bit slow in reacting. They spend too much time in thinking about what the opponents will do.
Zimbabwe put this ball in and they've scored another. Zimbabwe with the ball now. It's a very tense last few minutes here. The crowd have quietened. You can hear the last few Zimbabwe fans in the audience. And that's another goal for Zimbabwe. Zambia have been playing phenomenally well here. It doesn't seem to have been enough on this occasion, but hopefully they'll be able to keep up.
If Zambia had kept the zeal or the enthusiasm that they had in the first quarter, this result I think couldn't have been the way it is. The scoreboard couldn't have been reading the way it is.
What do you think has caused this? Is it a lack of endurance?
Well, not really. I think what could have caused this was that I think the Zimbabweans were a little bit physical to start with. In the second quarter, that's where things went wrong. But as we saw, Zambia tried to come back, especially in the third quarter, but it was a little bit late to balance out things.
Yes, it's important for our viewers to know that netball is a contestable sport, not a contact sport. So although you'll see some pushing and shoving, it's up to the umpire's discretion to say whether this is contest or contact. And that is it here now in Lusaka. That is the end of the game. Zimbabwe 64, Zambia 41. It's the first loss for the girls here in Zambia. This is the first team to have played 3 matches and won all 3 matches. Well done, Zimbabwe. They played well. Final score, 64-41, Zimbabwe. The team seems pretty happy down there.
Yes, they are. But it's important to note that Zambia still has to play a little couple of games. It's not over until it's over. It depends also on how they are going to perform in the next games that are coming. Zimbabwe still has games to play. They might lose their next games. Zambia might win. Well, it's so difficult to tell at this moment.
Yes, it is all still to play for here in Lusaka. Let's hope the girls haven't lost morale and that they'll be back at it tomorrow for their next game. But for now, congratulations to Zimbabwe. They played a brilliant game. They did well. Here you can see the goal shooter having a bit of a boogie. Very happy with herself and her playing today. And so she should be.
So for now, we just have to wait and see how the next games will come. Because Malawi beat Zimbabwe in the first game by a screaming margin. I hope that Zambia doesn't lose by the similar margin to Malawi in the next game. So perhaps at the end of the day,